And the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. At forward, standing 6'9", number 3, Jaden McDaniels. Starting at point at 6 feet, number 10, Mike Conley. At center, standing 7 feet 1, number 27, Rudy Gobert. At the power forward position, at 6'9", number 30, Julius Randle. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'4", number 5, Anthony Edwards.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We got Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Conley in at the 1. And at this stage of the season, Doris, it is safe to say we know who the true contenders are, right?
Kevin, I would say yes for the most part. But we have seen playing teams from either side of the bracket make a deep run. And I don't want to rule anything out. We tip it up for a reason.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Brunson scanning the floor. From outside the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Magic. Edwards passes to Gobert. That one doesn't drop. Towns with the defensive effort. 3-on-3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Minnesota's head coach. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. Can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
That one falls for Brunson. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
DB, ever since winning the Most Improved Player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
The first one falls. Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
Both free throws good from Randall.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Over Conley. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Right side Towns. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Down low. The kick out to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Brunson against Conley. And Brunson gets it to go.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Towns. Out to Brunson. Poked away. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Knicks. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3.
And right now for the Knicks, the position they're in would be considered a success for most teams. But let's face it, they're not most teams. For them, any place other than first is a disappointment.
Especially since they were in the top spot earlier this season. I'm sure they thought they'd be there all year, but now they've got some ground to make up.
And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Brunson against Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. And rejection by McDaniels.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
Timberwolves trail. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. These players have been been dominant on the glass in the last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
New York on D. Randall finds Conley. Randall a screen on Brunson. Out to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 5 count.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Brunson goes in. The kick out to Towns. Misses the chippy right there.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer Randall. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And it goes down 2 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here is Edwards. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one falls.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For 3, Edwards hands it from downtown. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Over Gobert. Towns, no luck.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Brunson against Conley. Left side, Towns. No good. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Conley. Scoreless thus far. And the basket by Edwards.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
All I said is this.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for McDaniels.
Substitution.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Bridges up top. Defended by DiVincenzo. Clock at 4 to end the run. The kick out to Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Conley. Now Hart, a 3-ball. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Anunoby outside. Here's Towns. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Randall outside. From deep. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Good D by Anunoby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's McBride. Still yet to score. Anunoby outside. Here's Hart. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And those advanced numbers, Doors, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
To the inside. Back to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the paint, and Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Pass to McBride. On the wing, Bridges. Sweet move. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. 109 left here in the opening quarter. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Anunoby. Edwards defending. Hart finds McBride. Towns a screen on Conley. Outside, Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Conley. Randall dishes to Gobert. Back to Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And what a struggle it has been, yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Now Towns. Defended by Gobert. Towns, no luck.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Edwards. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Knicks trail by 4. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's DiVincenzo. The Knicks making the shot. McDaniels up top. And the layup is good. McDaniels got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
DiVincenzo with it. Brunson picks him up. Alexander Walker hangs home the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson the pass to Ryan. Now Achua. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to McDaniels. From past the arc. Ryan with the rebound. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. Here's Ryan. Ingles covering. Ryan, no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's McBride. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Look at Minnesota. They took the win in their last game against the Spurs. Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Right wing. Reed with it. Sims there. 6 on the shot clock. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Kept alive, Minnesota. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Now, here's Reed. No scoring in this one. Just 3 to shoot from deep Ingles. Ryan with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. McBride passes to Brunson. There's a screen by Achua. Brunson against DiVincenzo. Fades. And no good that time. Minnesota leading by 3. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to McDaniel. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Knicks trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Achua. T right on him. Pass to Ryan. Back to Achua. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
My goodness, Precious Achua playing with force.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for McDaniels. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Joe Ingles. Reed finds DiVincenzo. To the middle. Out to Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's McBride. Edwards defending. Here's Bridges. 2 points. That one goes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Brunson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
There's a screen. Hart. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 6. The ultimate blue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Bridges. Pass to McBride. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, here's Bridges.
When Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timberwolves leading by 3. High post, Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Tries it from the top of the key. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Minnesota. Randall's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 5. Pass to Towns. And here is Bridges. Towns a screen on Edwards. 6 to shoot. Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges, three-pointer.
Now Edwards. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio. Outside Conley. Takes a three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Pass to Randall. Banked in off the glass.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Here's Hart. And here is Bridges. Cracks in the tray. Bridges has got 12.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Conley finds McDaniel. Back to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Misses the layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now here's Payne. Over by Conley. Bridges, no one around him. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Conley's shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Picked by Randall. For 3, Edwards. Bucket Edwards slotting home the 3. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to McDaniels. 1:32 left in the second quarter. Back to Randall. Lock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards finds Randall. Payne grabs the board.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Payne with a screen for Bridges. Bridges double team. Hart wide open. He fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Conley with the screen on Anunoby. Outside Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 17-7 run. Now here's Payne for by Conley. Payne looking around. Steps back and fires. And it's good off the glass.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Up top Edwards. Defended by Bridges. Edwards inside. And Bridges with the block. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Knicks ending the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drum roll. They're taking about the shots. Give it up for the participants.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Knicks, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away. Do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Yeah, same.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the four-man position. Timberwolves trail by 4. Randle outside. Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Towns high post. And he finishes nicely on the way. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
For 3, Edwards. Knicks with the rebound. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Pass to Randle. Conley with it. Brunson covering. Conley against Brunson. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Mike Conley.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Towns a screen on Edwards. For 3, Bridges. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Randle. Unable to get that one. Towns with the defensive effort.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Randall against Hart. On the wing, Anunoby. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Second shot opportunity. Randall no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Hart the pass to Anunoby. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Conley finds McDaniel. And here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Brunson against Conley. Back to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. New York moving it around. Bridges misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. The 17-footer. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. Hart's got 6 assists here tonight.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Karl Anthony Towns.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Gobert dishes to McDaniels. To the inside. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Anunoby passes to Hart. Randall with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Bridges with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brunson. Launches it from deep. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Now Hart. Brunson a screen on Randall. Randall against Hart. And he drives in. And good that time. Hart's got the lead back up to 7 now for New York.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here. but not him on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat. And it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Boy, Mike Conley has always been such a steadying influence, a respected leader. Doesn't matter what team he's on.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
McBride passes to Towns. Back to McBride. Pass to Hart. Here's Bridges. There's the triple. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Towns with the steal. Here's McBride. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
Conley with it. Bridges covering. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Knicks, 4th.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Randle against Hart. Randle down low. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Brunson. He's got 7. Outside, Towns. Driving in, and Towns throws it down.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Randle with the ball. Randle is doubled. And here is Ingles. At the top of the key, Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo with it. Randle from outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Randle's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make 3-point shots. Nice delivery.
Towns, a screen on Ingles. Outside, Towns. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
First one falls for him.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Achua's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Here's Alexander Walker. Brunson covering. Ingles can't get it to go. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. McBride. New York missing again. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. DiVincenzo kicks to Ingles. Here's Randall. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact. Give him the N1.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
McBride with the ball. Hands the 12-footer. McBride's got his second bucket tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball. Randle's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now here's Payne, defended by DiVincenzo. Payne can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Randle. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Toppin against DiVincenzo. Toppin passes to Payne. And that one, good. Payne's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's Randle with the drive. Pass to Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Knicks with the lead. Toppin finds Achua. Now here's Payne, guarded closer. Towns the screen from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. McBride's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Ingles. Randle is doubled, and Reed has it in the corner. Now, Alexander Walker. He's got 6, down to 5 on the shot clock. Over McBride. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Payne. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Ingles. At the elbow, Randall. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Randall's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks out front. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Dillingham. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's McBride. Defended by DiVincenzo. McBride passes to Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Reed. Down low. Here's Dillingham. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Brunson outside. Stolen by Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by McBride. Ingles kicks to DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Pass to Dacier. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. And there it is for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, Alexander Walker. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And that one falls for Reed.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career, you can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
Minnesota making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Payne, he's checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Reed. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to McBride. Over Ingles. McBride's shot is off. On the wing, Ingles. To the paint. Here's Minot. Back to Ingles. Here's Alexander Walker. Brunson covering. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Reed. To the right side. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's hauled in by Achua. New York trailing. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Brunson outside. Now, here's Achua. Guarded by Reed. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There is an activity to the way Precious Achua plays. Draws the whistle right there. Really good work.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And that one falls for Achua.
Yeah, guys, at 6'8", Precious Achua hits the boards with ferocity and with abandon. He brings tremendous energy to whatever team he's playing for.
And New York making a change here. Bridges checks in. He makes one of two that time.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Dozier passes to DiVincenzo, and it's denied.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achua. Send it back.
Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Timberwolves. Luka Garza. Anthony Edwards.
Here's Garza. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, he goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And that one falls for Bridges. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
Edwards looking it over. Over McBride. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Edwards got 33 points.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
For 3, Bridges. That falls. Nice beat that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Ingles. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges up top. Guarded by Reed. They get it back. And here is Achua. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson outside. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Bridges against DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. No good from outside. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 1. Bridges outside. Goes up with the stripe. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular. Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential, but there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Edwards drops them both. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Releases. Another miss by Minnesota.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. What? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
To Gobert. Conley for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Towns, a screen on Conley. From deep, Brunson. And another 3 for New York. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Conley against Brunson. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And it goes out of bounds. That went off hard. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Anunoby kicks to Hart. McDaniels against Anunoby. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Conley feeling it out. Edwards against Bridges. Edwards inside. Bridges with some nice defense. Hart kicks to Brunson. Towns against Edwards. Here's Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And now a 6-point Knicks lead.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Brunson against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Up top, Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. 6 to shoot. McDaniels. Back to Randall for the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Brunson against Conley. Brunson, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 12 points in just the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Pass to Hart. Over Randall. Hart, no good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Randall against Hart. Randall kicks to Conley. Off target from outside. New York leading by 4. Bridges finds Brunson. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota shooting 43% from the field. Outside Conley. Edwards against Bridges. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Count the basket. And now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Here's Brunson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. 1:39 left to play here in the 4th. Edwards against Bridges. Outside Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Anthony Edwards has all the skill and attributes to be one of the best in the league. But these are the moments, if you're going to be in that company, you've got to make foul shots.
2 shots.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
Anthony Edwards is a three-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Brunson outside. Over Conley. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Edwards against Bridges. Edwards' shot is good.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Here's Brunson. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 15 rebounds. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Here's Brunson over Conley. And it's Brunson missing. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Stolen by Anunoby. And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Conley against Brunson. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Conley, the pass to Randall. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Brunson up top.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.